Hey, what's up guys? Thank you so much for joining me for another review. Believe it or not, this is actually my first time sniffing some fragrances from the Alexandria house. It's a clone, it's kind of a clone house, but there are some originals, which the Hafez 1984 is an original, and a lot of people loved that fragrance. I've never gotten my nose on that one, but he actually sent me. Thank you so much, Hani Hafez, the creator of Alexandria fragrances. This is 1984 Intense. So, I am a fan of the clone houses. You know, you have Dua out there, you have Perfume's Vintage, you have Alexandria, and they do, come up with their own creations, and I think they're brilliant for what they can do. I still love the original version, so don't get me wrong, I love Xerjoff and Raja and all that, but they do a pretty good job with, duplicating some. I don't know how they can do it, with the ingredients and stuff, because again, I know Raja, Creed, I know a lot of the, Xerjoff, they are using the very, very pricey ingredients to make those fragrances, and they are very smooth and luxurious, and I would never take anything away from those. But these houses and brands, I don't want to take anything away from these guys either, because they're just doing their thing. And if you don't want a clone, no worries at all. I'm not too much into the clones, but I do like their original offerings that they have, and this one's a really nice one. I know I've kind of smelt something like this out there before. I don't know if it was Xerjoff or something, but I know Montel has one that's kind of similar, the red tobacco or whatever that one is. And then it's kind of has a little bit of like Dior Homme Perfume in there. You have some, there's another fragrance that I can't think of, but it's kind of all mixed in together. It really does smell good. But the notes on the first version, I just want to tell you that so you kind of know some differences. But you have tobacco, vanilla, patchouli, rum, exotic spices. That's the first version. Now the second version, you have saffron, you have more vanilla, you have tonka bean, oud, coffee, leather, jasmine, and sandalwood. So a few things going on in there. I do get some tonka bean in this one. You still kind of get that, it's almost like a boozy opening, which is really, really nice. I like that. Maybe a little bit of tobacco, not picking up too much tobacco in this. And then the coffee, I do get maybe hints of it. It's kind of a darker blended coffee maybe. And then there's some of that, you get kind of a little bit of chocolatiness kind of going on in there. And it's just a really nice, nice blended fragrance. It's not loud. I heard the first version, it just, screams, it projects crazy and really performs well. This one does project for a good 1.5 to 2 hours off my skin, and it does last a good 8 to 10 hours. So you do get the performance there, but it does kind of get a little bit close to the skin, but it's still a great, great fragrance for the fall, winter time, I would say. It's got those notes in there that are a little bit sweeter and a little bit darker, but it's a very rich fragrance. Like I said, performance is decent on it, and the price, you just can't go wrong. I think it's $49.99 for this fragrance. Also, Hani Hafez is going to do a giveaway. Not sure what it is, but go ahead and just leave a comment at the bottom, and give me a like, but just a like and a comment, and I'll go ahead and put you guys in a raffle, and he will be doing we're going to be doing a pretty cool giveaway. So, but guys. Let's get into the presentation. Also, he does these as well. They're just little decanters, I guess, but pretty cool. This one's actually, he sent me Italian caramel, and I'm guessing, didn't tell me, but obviously it's gonna be the Xerjoff Italica, clone of that, but it smells really good. So he has those. The boxes I think are new. I'm not sure what the old presentation was. I've never had the old presentation, but he said this is a kind of a new presentation, which again, it's not crazy, but it's very nice. For $50 fragrance, you get a nice box with it, and it's nice material, of course. It's decent material, and everything costs money, so I know it's hard to keep a fragrance at this price level without a crazy expensive, jewelry top, or Swarovski crystals or things like that. So it's a decent, a decent box. I do like the bottles, nice, and they're very, just a nice bottle. I know this is kind of a new presentation bottle as well. He's got his little thing there on the cap, his little emblem. Sprayers are awesome, really nice spray. So it's kind of like a really nice misty spray too, which is great. With this one, I actually do 4 sprays. The first version, you guys may say that's loud because it's loud, but this one, that it's just a very, very nice fragrance. Like I said, it's kind of, there's a lot of kind of, notes in there that are blended. When you first smell it, you do get hints of something you've smelled before, but it's just a very, very nice fragrance. And yeah, it's just that opening is beautiful. It's very intoxicating. I got a compliment yesterday. I actually wore it to work yesterday, and it was perfect. It was like in the 40s, kind of cooler, and it just really came off my skin nice. Again, it's not going to be crazy loud where you're going to fill up a room, but it's nice when people do kind of get in that close bubble that they will smell you, and it's a very pleasing scent. So it's a nice, nice easy scent to wear. Nothing too crazy, nothing too oudy, nothing like that, but like I said, just that top, you get that really nice intoxicating opening, kind of sweetens up toward the end. You're going to get some of the little bit of the sandalwood and some of that, I don't know what it is, but you kind of get some of that, like, it's almost like a little bit of chocolatiness in there, which is really, really nice fragrance. But just a great house. And, like I said, I don't want to knock any of the clone houses out there. I still am going to get my nice, Raja fragrances and Creed fragrances and all that stuff too, but these I like the originals that they're creating, and they're very talented in what they do, on some of these these clones and everything. So you got to kind of give them a little bit of credit for that at least. So, but guys, thank you so much. Again, please just say something below and give me a thumbs up here, and we're gonna go ahead and do that giveaway in the next few days. But guys, Alexandria fragrances, let me know your thoughts on them, on just any that you've had an experience to smell, and just let me know. But guys, this is a great, also too, unisex fragrance that this can, I believe definitely a woman could pull this off. It leans a little bit masculine, but it does sweeten up really nice where a woman could, pull it off. There's a lot of nice vanilla in the dry down in this one, and which really makes it quite nice and warm and nice, a little rich and dark too. So. All right, guys, but thanks so much. Rise Frags 34. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.